My name is Holli, and about a year ago I started looking through a magazine randomly and I came across an article and it talked about problems with your thyroid, and most of the symptoms really struck me as something I was experiencing, and the thing that struck me was they were things I thought were normal. Issues with low energy, inability to lose weight, depression, and I thought that's just how my life was supposed to be. So I started to look into this thyroid business. At the time I was also experiencing things like hot flashes, and my ankles were swelling, and I was wondering, am I postpartum? Is this what's causing it? I didn't know. I didn't know if I was, what was happening. And so I started to go to a dermatologist for my hot flashes, and she prescribed a cream that made my face burn, and we tried it for a couple of months with no results, and I was really disappointed. But the thing that was on my mind the most was the weight loss. It was so frustrating to me that I was killing my body and I was running as hard as I possibly could with no results, and I was embarrassed to tell people that I would run to exercise because you just couldn't tell. I went and checked out a weight loss program, and it just seemed pretty shady to me. They had their specific regimen they wanted me to do, and once I started to kind of ask questions and how this would help me long term, they completely shut down and didn't want to discuss it any further. And so I didn't continue with that program. And then it was soon after that I heard a commercial on TV for RedRiver. I called them and made an appointment right from the get-go. I was really impressed with how thorough they were with my health history. I did the work, the blood work and the testing, and I remember driving to the appointment really worried nothing would be wrong with me and that they would say, "You're fine, just work harder." And that wasn't the case, fortunately for me. I found out that I was just extremely inflamed from my diet, and other issues were going on as well, and they were able to pinpoint those exactly for me. And so I was able to have a very specific plan. And I'm not gonna lie, it was very hard in the beginning. Those first 2 weeks, I cried like I lost my best friend. It was awful. But after I was able to kind of push through that first hard couple of weeks, I could see how much my body was able to do what my body was meant to do. And I felt like for the first time in years that my body was actually not against me, that I wasn't fighting my body, that I was helping my body do what it's supposed to. We started the program and I worked with Dr. Stradler, who is great. He was very great to work with, and I really appreciate his help. He was always there when I needed him. I appreciated that I could call in for some appointments. If my schedule got crazy, then I didn't have to come in. Progressively, I was able to see a huge difference. I didn't feel like I was killing myself when I was running, that I was able to run and feel like it was exercise. The hot flashes went away and I didn't feel bloated. I felt like I had a lot more energy, and today I can't even comprehend the difference that I was 6 months ago. It's been an amazing progression.